Good day and welcome back to Mercury Farms. So, on the last episode, we pretty much purchased all of the equipment that we can get right now that we can afford, and we picked up a bunch of contracts. We'll just go in and have a quick look at the contracts that we have. We did complete one, and the next one we're going to do is on field 27. So we'll get that one done. We'll harvest some soybean. And I'll probably get all the harvesting contracts out of the way first, and then we'll continue on and get the fertilizing contracts started. So I believe field 27 is just to the north of us. So we'll get the combine ready. And let's get our trailer, our header picked up. So now on the last episode, we did start off with that bigger combine, but I didn't think it was realistic with the size of it and the capacity. So this is much better choice. Okay, so let's get over to field 27. Now it's all trial and error for me because, like I said, everything got collisions on it, so I don't know the way into all the different fields. So field 27 is that one over there. And we're not going to get in there from over this way. That'll bring us out to the road. Maybe if we go down on this side, it'll allow us to get over that way. I may have to go in and have a look at the map yet. This is not looking too promising, but we'll find out. I'm just hoping I don't get in a spot where I get stuck and can't turn around. Now, hopefully we can get a track that goes north again. Let's go in the harvester. Drive from in here. Please let me out on that main road there. Okay, so hopefully we can get in on this end up this way. Let's have a look at our map here. So if we go up, there's a big opening there, and that'll probably bring us in by the looks of it. I got the glance mod going as well, so you can always see what's going on. So if we have any workers hired, like I said, one of the rules is we're only allowed 2 workers at a time, and that'll show all that. So let's bring up our little GPS, and hopefully we'll get to that field. But I think we will. It's just right there. Okay, let's drop the header here. Now, like I said, there's collisions on everything. Alright, we can turn off our... turn off our beacon and unfold the header. Actually, I think it's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it is, of course. Unfold the harvester, sorry. Now, can I get in at that without running over Buddy's crop? Yes, we can. A lot of tiny spaces to get in around here. I like it. Maybe if I try doing the right crop, it might work better. I actually thought it was that one. No, it is the right one. It wasn't cutting it. There we go. So, what I like about, like I said, what I like about doing these types of contracts is you get an extra bit of income from some of the grains that's left over. The only thing is on certain fields where you can drop a straw a swath, it won't let you pick up the straw. I can't get it to pick up the straw. I tried it before and it says I don't have access to this land. Now, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or is that just the way it is. I've never really done contracts in any of my Let's Plays, so this is all new to me. So I'm really looking forward to this series. I'm probably going to do 2 headlands, and then as this gets a little bit fuller, close to its capacity, I'm going to have to run back to the farm and grab the tipper and tractor. So I'll probably hire a worker to carry on while we're gone to get that. Also in this series, I'm going to try to do mostly everything without doing time lapses. I mean, if it's a big field or if it's something really repetitive, I'll probably do a time lapse. Like they'll be short just while we're doing that, but I'm going to be doing multiple things at once, so I mean, if I got a worker finishing the harvest for me, I can go get the tipper, or I can go get the fertilizer with the equipment with a tractor and go do a contract fertilizing, and there'll be a lot of running around. And what eventually I'm going to do, where I said I'm not going to be tabbing into the vehicles as much as I can, I'm probably going to want to buy a Mahindra or something like that, a vehicle to be going back and forth to the different tractors rather than running around. Alright, we're 58% full. I don't know if it'll take the whole field, but we'll give it a try. Actually, we'll hire a worker and we'll run back to the farm. We'll run back to the farm. It's just over here I can go across all this stuff. Yeah. Let's get a tipper. Now that was a quicker way. I don't know if I can go back that way. I'm going to try. Now, there's 2 more mods that I'm going to bring into this series in the next episode. One is manual attach. And I think the other one that I'm going to bring in is... if you look at these tractors require DEF fluid. Like, just let me show you. See that blue cap there? That's where the DEF fluid goes in. So, there's a mod out there that simulates that, so I'm going to enable that mod as well. And as we get lower on that, like you see our fuel gauge going down, the DEF fluid goes down as well. And we'll have to fill it. And just let me show you, just right quick. If we go into the shop and go under pallets, I believe. Oh, I don't have the mod enabled, so it's not there, but it's in here. Now, I also have another mod. Well, it's not really so much as a mod. It's more of a script that you have to put in your main farming sim folder. Don't go in your mods folder, but you put it in a texture folder, and it changes all your big bags textures. Makes them look more colorful. I actually like them, so... if you want to know anything about them, just get in touch with me, leave me a comment, and I'll try to help you set it up if you like it. Wow, he missed a lot of field there, didn't he? So we're gonna jump out. And we'll run over and take that harvester from him. Hard to get good workers around here. But that's okay, we can do it ourselves. Alright, so let's get this field done so we can get the contract completed, and we'll see what our next field is. So what I'd like to do first going off is I'd like to get a bit of money saved up and get some vehicle shelters and stuff like that for the farm. That'll be our first sort of kind of purchase that we need to get done, just so we can store our vehicles in shelter. And we need a house, and it's all going to add up, so we're going to need a lot of money. What are we? We're 90%. I don't think I'll get the whole field in, but... see what we can get in anyway. Even though we might go. Hard to say. Nah, we won't. Alright, let's get this emptied into the tipper and get that last little bit done. So I think we're off to a good start. We got a lot of equipment that we can start doing contracts with, look after our own fields. What else do we got? We got a couple of fields purchased. We got our farmland purchased to put our farm silos and all that good stuff. And we got this is our second contract we're working on, and we still got 38,000 pounds. So we're off to a good start. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to get this all in one scoop. Oh, we might. No, I knew I was going to miss that little tiny bit. We'll get that on the way back. And then find out where we have to sell it. And we'll get this contract completed. Wasn't very much in this field. Okay, let's get our header detached and get ready to move on to the next field. Let's fold up the harvester. Keep it dry inside. So we'll leave the harvester here for the time being. And let's go get this soybean dropped off to the sell point. So now let's see where we got to take this. So harvest a soybean in field 27 and take the product to the veal shop grain. So that's at the shop. That will be right here. Now I'm also looking at courseplay as well. Maybe I might bring courseplay into this series in the future. I just need to take a bit of time and use it on another map and get used to the different commands and how it works. I've used it in FS17, but it is a bit different, I hear, in this version, so I'll probably play around with it on an offline map that I'm playing and get used to it, and then probably bring it into this series as well. Alright, we're on the road, so let's get our beacons on. Get this sold off. So we're at 38,000, so let's see how we do with this contract. These contracts, the harvesting ones, you make more on the leftover grain that's not required to be sold. And I missed the turn off. This is only grass here, so I don't want to go on no one's field. So what I was saying is, you get actually more money on the leftover grain than you actually do on the contract itself. I forgot to close the door the last time I was at the shop. I hope they don't get mad at me. Let's get this sold. Okay, that don't make sense. It said, I bet you I dropped it off at the wrong spot. I did. No. So why is it saying 47? Okay. So I guess our next field we're going to do is 47. Hopefully it'll pick up that other contract. That's weird. Okay. Let's find out where field 47 is. We're in 27. 47 is way up there, so we're going to have to run back to the harvester to grab that. Now, can we get straight up? I think we can go straight up from field 27 to 47. It's 46, 47 is over there. So I'm just going to leave the tipper here for now, out of the way. Now we have to run back to grab the harvester. So I'm going to run back, and when I get back to the harvester, I'll be back with you guys. Alright, jump over the hedge. Here we are. We're back to get the harvester. Well, someone is out shooting. Oh. Okay, off the field 47. Now hopefully it completes 47 when we drop off the grain and completes 27 as well. Weird that it never picked up that we took the crop off of field 27 and it counted for 47. Alright. No warning lights on or nothing, so everything is good. All the lights work good, so it better. It's a brand new harvester. I think there's only 0.3 hours on it. So, not even 30 minutes. Okay. What does that sign say? Mercury Hillside Farm. Now we gotta find the entrance to get into this field. And it's not here. Not down there. Oh, it's way over on the other side there. Okay. Now, let's see if I can turn without hitting that crop. My nightmare is a dolly trailer, and that's what's on this header trailer, is a dolly trailer. Cannot reverse them whatsoever. Make a mockery of it. But I guess if I kept on trying, you get better on handling them after a while, like anything. Alright, so I'm not sure how big this field is, a fair size. Leave this right in the entranceway because that'll get in through there. Reverse it a little bit so we're lined up. It's slid down the hill a bit. I better be careful. Okay, let's get attached to it before it rolls away on us. Now hopefully we'll fit in through. Alright, we did. Alright, let's get our next field completed. It's a bigger field now than what the last one was, so hopefully we'll have a fair bit of grain left over after completing both fields. If I would have known that, I would have just came up and got this field completed as well, because we hardly had anything in the tipper. Well, if I ever got two crops again of the same type and they're small and I can fit them both in that tipper, I'm going to do two of them. But knowing my luck, I got to be careful because I got to make sure they go to the same cell point also. Now, I think the hedges and fences in this map are going to be a challenge. I don't know why it's skipping. I'm not going that fast. If I adjust the header. I'll take it. Oh well. I don't know what's going to happen there. It's not going to allow us to get all the grain. I mean, it is ready to be harvested. Now this is a modded tipper or header, so I may have to get rid of it if it's going to cause a problem. It's like the wheels. I'm just going to unfold it and fold it again. Try that. Looks like the wheel's in a better position now. I'll twist it again. Well, if I continue having issues with it, I'm going to have to get rid of it, unfortunately. And that's going to be another expense. We need a header that works in order to get all the grain so we make money. See how it works going down this way now. Get a better view. Sense at all. It's working now. I still may look at getting a different one. To me, it's just... I don't know why that wheel is lopsided like that, and that seems that's what's causing the issue the last time, so... cleaning up the mess that I made the last time around, so I'll get a worker put on this now so we can go over and get our tipper ready. Also, the less hired helpers that we have to use, sorry. One second now. I just had to fix my keyboard there. Yeah, what I was saying was the less that we have to hire a helper, the less money we have to spend out, because of course every time we hire a helper, they're taking the money. Let's get over in position, and then we'll take back over on the harvester. Now also, if it comes to the point that we're going to purchase animals, we actually have to get a trailer, go to the animal dealer and purchase them. That's the way I want to do it in this series. I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible. Animals just don't show up. Yeah, I mean, people deliver them, but you still have to go and purchase them and all that. So I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible. Alright. Looks like the wheel fixed itself when I hired the worker. So let's get this field completed. Now if there's anything you guys would like to see in this series, please leave a comment in the comments below. You know, what would you like to get out of this series, any of these episodes? Because ultimately I am doing them for you guys. I mean, I enjoy playing the game, but I'm doing the videos so you guys enjoy them as well. What would you guys like to see in this series? Now, we're going to have to get ready to empty this out now momentarily. And I think we'll get all of the field in this tipper, and we'll probably just have one more combine load. Okay, so let that empty out. Yeah, it's a really nice looking map. Alien Jim did a marvelous job on it. I played this one in FS17 as well, but it came out like towards the end of FS17. So I never really got into it, so I'm glad he brought it into FS19 right away almost. Alright. Let's get back to work. So maybe I guess I'll keep this header. It seems to be working. Just had that little glitch there earlier. Now they also got another cool mod that came into the mod hub, and it's I don't think I have it installed yet, but it's called a cowboy hat. You can actually wear a cowboy hat. You can have your workers wearing cowboy hats. It lets you choose what style do you want, a cloth one, a leather one, a couple of different colors, different styles. So like you can pick what style you want for yourself, and you can also pick a style for the workers to wear, so they're not all the same. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm probably going to bring that one into this as well in the next episode. And what I'm going to try to do, I'm trying to get a list together of all the mods that I'm using in the game, in the series, and I'll make a spreadsheet of them, or I'll probably just leave them in the comment section now, or in the community section, or in the description section of the video, any new mods that I add in. I mean, I do have a lot of mods installed. We won't be using them all in this series, so I'm going through them, and the ones that I'm not going to use, I'm going to just take out of this folder. There we go, 36% full. I've still got aftermath of a bit of a cold as well, so if I cough or sneeze or anything, please excuse me. I'm trying not to. Okay, we got one more pass up and we'll have this field completed. We lost 23 pounds for that worker just to go down and get the tractor, or the tractor and tipper. Okay, let's go empty this and we'll get this sold off. These fields are only small. I don't think we'll ever need a bigger tipper than what we got. Maybe down the road when we purchase a couple of fields close together, and if we decide to extend them and make them bigger and whatnot. Alright, let's get this ready to transport. I got that many buttons configured, trying to get them all straightened. Trying to get them all figured out and straightened out is more work than it's required. So I'm just going to get the harvester up here off to the side, just to get it out of the way. I don't want to leave it on that guy's property. Now let's jump over the hedge and let's go grab this and sell it off. Someone is having fun shooting. Get our beacons on and let's get to the shop to sell this off. Now, hopefully it's going to count for the 2 fields. If not, we're going to have to cancel one. We'll complete it, but get nothing for it. Alright. Got no traffic that way. We can get out there. We got time. Now the shop is just down here, and we'll get this sold. Now there is a spot on the map where you can actually go and take the hedges and all the fences out. That little shed down there, if you go down by it and stand next to it, it gives you the option that you can take all the hedges and fences out. So that's... if the hedges and that become that much of a pain, that's maybe something to look at. Okay, so it counted for both fields, and we're making some income on the side. So we made $10,000 or 10,000 pounds, and we can go in and we can complete these, which is roughly another 5,000 pounds, roughly. There you go. 2 more contracts completed. Oh, I hit the guard on that tank. I'm so glad I didn't hit the tank. Alright, let's get this back to our farm. And I think we might buy our first vehicle shed. And if I got the proper mod, we'll actually get a sleep point installed as well. I don't know if I got it installed or not, but we'll have a look. Okay, let's just go in and have a look at what are some of the prices. Of the sheds. I mean, I can go with something like that, but I find that's too plain. I want to put a bit of variety into this map. They're too modern. That's not too bad. Now let's find the doors. Actually, I think this is one from this map originally. That'll fit in right nice there. Just let me rotate around the map so I can line it up with the hedge. There you go. We have our first vehicle shed. Let's go have a look at it. So it went right nice around the hedge. Yep. So we got a spot here we can park a vehicle or an implement. And right up on the hedge there. So that's the way I wanted it. And it didn't come through, so Or it did a little. Whoever did the brickwork never put in strong enough mortar. Okay, so let's open it up. And here's our new vehicle shed. So that is awesome. Now, I want to see if I got that house mod installed. And I do. 149 pounds. That's probably that's the farmhouse I think that comes with the map. And we also got these ones as well. So this one is the cheapest of them all, so that's probably the one we'll go with. Or I might go with one of these yet as well. Rundown, but they're more American style houses, so yeah, we'll probably go with this one. But for the time being, our house is going to probably go over here on this grass section. Over around here, so I'm just going to place in the bit of sunlight, but under the tree. Now, where's our tree with our... I want to go over and have a look at it. So this is our house for the time being. This is all we can afford. But if I bring up the menu, you can see we can sleep. I mean, I don't think that's cheating because, I mean, there are homeless people that don't have houses that would be able to sleep in one of them. And the temperatures are pretty good this time of the year here, so we got a place to kick our feet up and relax. Okay, so that's all for this episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. And I would really appreciate a thumbs up. On our next episode, we'll look at doing some more contracts, making some more money. We'll check on our properties ourselves that we own, see how they're going, see if they need any fertilizer or anything like that. And I just really appreciate you all for watching. And if you're new to the channel, please click on that subscribe. Why not? It's free. And I hope you all have a great day. See you next time.